Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with the free pick in the South Carolina versus Oregon college basketball matchup on Thursday, March 21st, 2024. If you like all the free picks we do at Pick Dawgz, you'll love our premium picks, our best bets. Use the discount code PICK for 15% off. We also have products meant for people who make big bets, people with big bankrolls looking for that one-on-one concierge-style service. We offer these products, they're just not available on the website. So if you make big bets like I do, go ahead and text that number you see on the screen. But anyways, let's get to this one. South Carolina taking on Oregon in NCAA tournament day one action. Someone's advancing, someone's going home. Both these teams earning their spot into this tournament. No controversy with either of these guys. South Carolina is a 6 seed. I think that's, if there's any controversy, it's them being a 6, which is pretty low considering how high some of the teams that in their conference are seeded in this thing, and they finished tied for second in the SEC. Meanwhile, Oregon, the winners of the Pac-12 tournament, an 11 seed. So this is a pretty heavy hitter game for a 6-11 game. South Carolina 26-7 on the season. Oregon 23-11. Oregon had a lot of injuries this season. They didn't really play consistent basketball most of the way. They played their best basketball over the last week, winning that Pac-12 tournament. And I'll tell you what, beating Colorado in that championship game that was nip and tuck all the way. Congratulations to them on that one. When we look at South Carolina coming into this one, picked 14th out of 14 teams in the SEC this season. Coach Paris used it as a rallying cry all year long, getting his players to say, I know who I am as a coach. We know who we are as a team. These guys know nothing. Let's show them who we are, and they showed them all season long. South Carolina had massive wins at Knoxville. They beat Kentucky. They beat Florida. They beat everybody. Texas A&M. You go up and down the SEC teams in the NCAA tournament, and South Carolina took them all down. They did lose against Auburn twice, getting blown out in both those games, and maybe that's why they're a 6 seed in this one. But I tell you what, you can take nothing away from the South Carolina team and what they've accomplished this season. Of course, Oregon did save their best for last, beating UCLA, Arizona, and then Colorado in the Pac-12 tournament to jump into the NCAA tournament. Of course, they had lost to Arizona just a couple of weeks ago by 20, and they even lost at home against Arizona, something that doesn't happen all that often. For South Carolina, it's all about the defense, and like teams that play with the attitude and the chip on their shoulder, these guys pound the boards. And I think defense and rebounding, these are the type of things that it's all about effort. And while Oregon might have a slight edge from shooting from the perimeter over the South Carolina defense, it isn't much. The Oregon defense has generally been a sieve this season, 302nd in shooting percentage against. South Carolina hardly world beaters at shooting the basketball, but man, way better than this Oregon defense, which just has been effortless for most of the year. We've seen Oregon catch fire in the postseason before. I think they do okay on the defensive boards, but I think overall, I think this is one of these games where South Carolina just gets the lead and we see them just suffocate teams. We've seen it time and time again this season. I'm going to take South Carolina, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks, putting your bets in, be sure to use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. 100% free, and they'll help put you on the most favorable bets on the board today.